This is really weird. It's very, very weird for me. I'm comfortable talking in front of a camera on my own, but I'm comfortable talking into my phone camera, not into like an actual camera. I'm gonna make some instant ramen and then I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna talk about who I am, why I'm starting a YouTube channel, and just about what's been happening in my day, just so I can get the confidence to actually start vlogging before I go on my trip. But this is also so cool. I can't stop looking at myself in the monitor. I need to like actually look in the camera. So yeah, I'm gonna go make some food and then I will come back and I will talk about why I'm doing this. So hello. So yeah, I guess maybe just like a little bit about me. I'm Madison. I am from New Zealand. I'm 24. I'm currently a uni student in my final year of my undergraduate. I'm studying, what am I studying? I'm doing a Bachelor's of Applied Business Management. Very, very fun. I also work in HR and office coordination part-time. I live with my boyfriend. We just moved into an apartment about, I think it's been 3 months now. We moved end of February, mid-February, and now it is, I think it is, what's the date today? It's May 10th today. So yeah, that is a little bit about me. As I said before, I am usually comfortable speaking to myself on camera. It's not really an issue for me. I used to have a makeup Instagram, which is, it's here, that I used to post on pretty frequently, probably about 5 to 4 years ago. And then I stopped posting on it because it just became too much work. But I used to speak on my stories on those most days, and I was probably very annoying to all my followers and my friends. So that's what's made me comfortable speaking on camera. But this is actually a lot more awkward than I thought it would be. But I think that's the nature of it, isn't it? It's meant to be awkward because what normal person sits down and talks to a camera in their house? Not many. As I said, I'm not on any platforms that's like worthy of mentioning. As in, I'm on most social media apps, but like I don't have a following on any of them. But I kind of wanted to start vlogging so that I could do this alongside of my TikTok. And the reason why I got this camera specifically, which is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, is because it's really compact and it takes really good high quality images. And I don't know, I was kind of really influenced by everyone on social media, like everyone on TikTok and YouTube. So this camera arrived yesterday, ordered it a couple days ago. There's actually a really funny story about this camera and how I got scammed, and I will explain that later on. I got this camera and I got it because my friend Georgette, she had sent me a video of, I think it's Edward Avila. He's a YouTuber who lives in Korea and he does a lot of K-beauty makeup. That he had got a new vlogging camera and this was the camera, and she sent it to me and I watched it. Then I noticed it pop up in a lot of my other favorite creators' videos and I was just like, I need to have it. I really need to have it. So I bought it. And when I say I bought it, I mean my boyfriend bought it. We're going halves and we're using it as an investment so we can make a digital diary so that we can document our 20s before we, I don't know, grow up and have kids and stuff, and it's just well documented so we have something to look back on. I think he's very fond of memories and holding on to things like that, more so than I am. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I think my noodles are ready now, so I'm gonna start eating because I am starving. I think I can just clip you guys onto there. Yeah, I think it's quite nice to have it actually in my hand though, because it keeps my hands busy so I'm not as awkward. I was at the supermarket deciding if I wanted to get shin ramen or like just instant pasta because I'm just craving like carbs today. But then when I went in, I saw that this was the only one of this left. So I took that as a sign that I was meant to get it. The main reason I bought this camera is because I am going to Korea and Japan next month for 3 weeks. I say next month, I don't know when I'm going to post this video, so I'm going in June. And it's my first proper overseas trip since 2019, the very end of 2019, literally 2 months before COVID really started to happen. And that was when I went to Europe and a little bit of Asia with my boyfriend's family. And that was a really fun trip. We went to Singapore, Belgium, Germany, Switzerland, England, and then China on the way back. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I haven't been on a proper trip overseas since. I went to Sydney for 3 days last February to see Stray Kids in concert, but I don't know if I count that necessarily as like a trip because I was literally there for 3 days. I haven't been on a big overseas trip since, and I've been wanting to make a YouTube channel or like a vlogging channel, I don't know, something for a very long time. And then I thought that this was a really good excuse to start because when I'm in Korea and Japan, I'll be doing things that are actually exciting. So hopefully I'll get comfortable filming, and then when I come home, I can, I don't know, start making content that's interesting out of my very mundane life. So yeah, I'm going to Korea and Japan next month for 3 weeks. Everyone in my life is probably really annoyed about me mentioning it every 2 seconds, but I'm so excited. I've been wanting to go to Japan since I was 14 because I studied Japanese through year 9, so my first year of high school, my second to last year of high school. And I was meant to go on the trip in my final year of high school, but I didn't end up going because I moved schools. So I want to go for a very long time. And then in 2021, I became a fan of BTS. BTS, I'm not ashamed by it. I love BTS. I love K-pop. But yeah, I became a fan of BTS, and then by default, I became a general fan of K-pop. Now that I love K-pop and love BTS, I really want to go overseas to Korea, and I kind of just want to like, I know you shouldn't romanticize it based on like, you know, your interests and stuff, but I'm just like, I've been into these groups for like 3 years, and I just really want to go over and just like immerse myself in it and like live my best K-pop life and my best BTS life. And also, my boyfriend and I, we want to move to Korea or Japan after I finish my degree, because my boyfriend has already graduated and we want to go teach English over there. So this is going to be a really nice opportunity for us to have a look around and kind of figure out which one we want to live in. I don't know if we'll stay over long term when we do move, probably maybe like a year or two. Anyway, enough about my trip to Korea, because I'll probably be going on about that for months. Even when I come back, I'll probably just be still talking about it because I'm hoping it'll be really fun. I mean, obviously it'll be fun, but I'm really looking forward to it and I'm very, very excited. Anyway, let's talk about how I got scammed. So I've been wanting one of these cameras for a very long time, probably for like, I say a very long time, it's probably been like 2 to 3 months, maybe 4 months. I was just sitting and thinking on it for a bit because my friend Georgette, who I'm going to Korea with, her friend has the DJI Osmo Pocket 2, and she said we could borrow it for our trip so that we could see if we liked it before we committed to buying the 3. That was the game plan, and then I just got hyper fixated on it and I just really wanted one of my own. So after thinking about it for a while, me and my boyfriend, we justified it and we bought it. Well, no, we tried to buy it, but it was out of stock everywhere. So we were like, maybe we can see if we can find one secondhand, and this is where I got scammed. We decided to buy it, and then I came home from uni and we went on Trade Me, which if anyone who, I don't know why they would be, but if anyone not from New Zealand is watching this video, Trade Me is a website kind of like Amazon or more so eBay, where you can buy like secondhand goods. So we went on Trade Me and we looked up the camera, and someone had uploaded one an hour or 20 minutes before I'd got home. We were kind of just like, oh my god, this is a sign, we're meant to have it. So we thought about it for a little bit, and then we decided it's $808. Creator combo buying it brand new is $1,200. So we figured that's a huge saving. We looked at the account had, I think it had like hundreds if not thousands of good reviews, and they were all 100%, and there were recent reviews as well, and the account had been active for 20 years. So we were like, okay, we're getting a good deal, this is a legit seller, and we purchased it. Our biggest mistake is that we just did bank transfer when we should have done Ping, which is like a payment method on Trade Me where it's secure and you can dispute it if something is to go wrong, but we didn't, and that was our mistake. The guy emails my boyfriend and is like, hey, thank you for purchasing, blah blah blah, like let me know how you want to make payment. And then my partner was like, okay cool, is bank transfer all good? And the guy was like, yeah, that's cool, here's my account details. So yeah, that was cool, we paid him. The next day I was at work and I got a message from my boyfriend saying like, oh my god, we've been scammed by the Trade Me person, I'm at the bank now trying to work it out. Turns out the account that was selling the camera had been hacked. The guy whose account it was, he had nothing to do with like this, I guess, whole story. He wasn't selling a camera. Someone had hacked his account, stolen photos from another listing on eBay or like some camera forum, uploaded them and sold it and scammed us. So yeah, I was like heartbroken. Anyway, he went to the bank and they were like, we'll try and get your money back, but since it's a bank transfer, legally that money is his now. So that was really upsetting, and that was $800. But then after like a week or so, maybe a week and a half, we still really wanted it. So then we ordered it through the official DJI website, and it was like shipping May 16th, will arrive May 27th. And we were like, okay, cool, that's still before our trip. Bought it, and then they took the money out of our account, and then 2 days later they put the money back in our account, and we were just like, what the hell is happening? And then we waited 3 more days, and then the money was still in our account. And so we were just like, okay, whatever. Then I found out they were back in stock in JB Hi-Fi, so I ordered one online, and here we are. So that was a big ordeal. We're kind of just gonna count our losses with the scam and yeah, realize that it was our mistake. I'm fully aware that being scammed was completely our fault because we probably should have used a more secure payment method, but we live and learn. We're hoping that we get a really good tax return so it doesn't even matter, and it's free money basically. So, but we have it now, and that's all that matters, and we're gonna have a great time documenting our trip, so yay. So yeah, that's a basic rundown on me and how I got scammed. So yeah, I'm gonna get on with some work